Our friends over at Plastic Empire sent us a huge box of NYCC exclusives.
I know how you like a huge box.
You're speaking my language, Heather. We got a full box, a big load from Plastic Empire that we're very excited about. What?
You can't say that!
What? I said it's a big load. It's huge. There's a lot in there. Plastic Empire sent us a lot of stuff. All their NYCC exclusive. I think it's all of it, right? Is that everything?
Almost.
You know more than I do right now?
I always know more than you do, Chris.
I don't like where this is going. Before we show you that, not only will Plastic Empire be over at New York Comic Con, $7 a pop, who we talked to last night, our friend Jason. If you haven't watched that video, go and watch it now. He brought us something very special. But also, Mischief Toys will be at New York Comic Con this year. So we are so stoked. We have the largest space we've ever had at New York Comic Con. We're bringing in an exclusive every single day. We're going to have exclusive pins every single day. We're going to have a plush. We're going to have apparel. We're going to have all sorts of great stuff. So make sure you come by and see us at booth 1070. Do not forget that number, 1070.
We have already announced our day one exclusives, but you know what we haven't talked about? The piece counts and the price. Are you guys ready to hear? We have a Vampire Ghastly black light figure. He is just 295 pieces and he will be $70. And we have our very first glow-in-the-dark plush. It is a Vampire Ghastly and it is bundled with a black light pin for $60. There he is, cute
with his
as
little
can
shoes.
be. And he glows in the dark. I can't even believe it.
Had no idea that plush glows in the dark, but here it is. We've got it. So make sure you come to our booth 1070 to get all of your Mischief Toys exclusives. We will have other pins as well, and we'll have new figures and pins every day, as I mentioned. So make sure you come and check us out every single day. You don't want to miss it. Wear your Mischief Toys gear, because if you wear your Mischief Toys gear, you will be able to buy a very special pin, and they will run out very fast. So make sure you get to the booth ASAP. One other thing that we didn't mention is that Vertebrae 33 and 7th Inc. both will be at New York Comic Con, and they will be carrying Mischief Toys product. We'll give you more information about that very soon. You're going to want to be there. I'm telling you, these exclusives at their booths are fire emoji. All right, enough about us. Let's talk about Plastic Empire. Plastic Empire sent us a buttload of stuff. It's either a buttload or a boatload.
I like butt. Yeah.
I think people take you more seriously when you say buttload.
I agree.
Yeah. If I came in and I said, look, Heather, I got a boatload of farts coming out of me right now, you would say, a boatload of farts? That doesn't even make any sense. Why would a boat have farts on it? And then I would say, oh, well, let me rephrase that for you. Maybe I can help you here. I have a buttload of farts coming out of my butt. You would say, oh my God, you're so right. Farts do come out of butts.
Okay, but figures don't come out of butts.
Are you ready, Heather?
Yeah.
All right, let's get through this buttload of exclusives. All these exclusives will be found at New York Comic Con, the Plastic Empire booth. You don't want to miss out on that.
It is booth number 2478.
What? 2478, 24/7 with an 8 on the end. That's how you remember it. 24/7, 8.
Why 8? Is there
There's no reason. No, of course not.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Well, what if they show up to like 24/74, Chris?
It's part of a snowman. 24/7, part of a snowman. That's how you remember. All right, let's get to the exclusives.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's a lot here, but there's one that I'm looking at that I am personally most excited about.
Okay.
Because I am a barely available hoe. I'm a barely hoe.
There's actually 2 you might be excited about.
There's 2, but I'm going to show this one first. It's a 125 piece, barely available Krang, limited to 125 black light. Did I say already that it was limited to 125? I'm saying it twice? Yeah. That's fine. Who cares? It's limited to 125.
Okay, 3
now
times.
Look at this guy right here. I am so stoked over this. So I collect all the different barely availables. This is maybe my 3rd Krang, I think. Man, he's pretty bright. Hold on. Let's take a look underneath the light. Hold on.
Wow. You can't even like see him. He's so bright.
Yeah. Yeah, he's bright. He's bright AF. But it doesn't stop there with barely available. This is limited to 100. Barely's are amazing. I would say, aside from Mischief Toys, these are my favorite collectibles.
Wow.
These are my favorite. Of course, Hot Toys are up there as well. This one glows in the dark. Oh, does he have a glow face? There he is with his little barely glow face. What do you think of that?
He is amazing.
Can I say something that you're gonna like?
Go ahead.
Based off of this figure, because only his head glows, he barely glows.
That's not a very good way to sell it.
It barely glows, not the whole body. It's just the head.
You're doing like a pun, but it makes it sound like it's not that
It glows really impressively, and it looks great. It's going to look awesome on my shelf and yours too, so you better buy it. 125 and 100. You're going to have to get over to the Plastic Empire booth ASAP. Ghost Face Pumpkin Orange, limited to 240 pieces, scented like pumpkin.
Pumpkin spice.
Well, can we open it up?
I can't smell it outside of there. That smells good.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It is so Halloween-y.
And it smells just like pumpkin spice.
Yeah. It's annoying how good it smells.
So what was the limited count on that? 240?
240.
So 240. Man, these are some limited numbers over at the Plastic Empire booth. What's great about this, I like that they have such a diverse lineup.
Yes.
So when you go to Plastic Empire, you have a lot of different choices, which we're going to show you here. Let's move on to the next Halloween-y one, Michael Myers Pumpkin Orange. Very similar to the little ghost face guy, and he's also going to smell like pumpkin spice. I think that's kind of fun putting something scented on these figures, huh?
It is.
What's he limited to? 312. So there's a little bit more of these guys than of the other.
Not many.
Yep. It smells like walking into a Home Goods. That's what it reminds me of.
That's weird.
Here, smell right there. Is that perfect?
I'd prefer you not do
Why?
that. That's weird.
You like Handmade by Robots?
Yeah, but this time it's sort of a crossover between
Chomparoo. And this smells like
candy corn!
candy corn. So this is a candy corn scented one. So this will smell a little bit different than the last one. Candy corn, does it even have a smell? Whoa. That's the strongest smell one of them all.
That is strong. I like it.
I like it a lot too. Like, it's one of those smells where I can't stop smelling it, like gasoline. But I know it might not be good for me. But I mean, I don't think this is hazardous or anything. That's pretty good. You know, I got to do the old smell test, Heather. That's pretty good. You feeling like lightheaded at all?
There are only 240 pieces of that guy.
240 pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not that many, is it? There's a 300 count Squink Chomp. What's funny about this is I have the blue one right here. Look at that.
Aww.
They're going to go together. Look, it's like me and you as chomps.
Okay, this is plastic scented. It's this. I caught a whiff of something. It's that.
My God. So it's Heather and I as chomps.
Aww.
We even have like little kitty. Is it a kitty cat or is it a, what is this?
It reminds me of a kitty cat.
Like a kitty cat or like a little weird dog or like a pug or something like that?
It's a squink.
A squink. Yeah, these are really cool. I like these. They go together well. If you have the blue one, you're going to have to get the pink one also.
And if you don't have the
Makes
blue
a good
one,
pair.
you're going to have to get the pink one anyway.
Yeah, they're a good pair. Yeah.
So these are a couple of books. There's a comic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's Chomp with Godzilla. That is really cool. Look at him. He has like a snowball. It's got like trees and stuff in it. That's a really cool comic book.
Yeah, and then we have another one. So both of these, I would like to note, are limited to 500 pieces each.
Wow.
This one has art by Tom Weiland, which, by the way, he's going to be signing at the Plastic Empire booth along with Connor Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Wow. So I wonder, by looking at this, are they making all these characters as chomps? Because they all have little chomp heads on them. So they might be making all these different characters with Chomp.
That would
because there's Godzilla in the background.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I think they actually have a cool deal with them, so they might be producing this stuff. That's actually really badass. This is one Chomp that I do not have. It's the Godzilla, but I would love to get a Godzilla at some point. I do not have one. These are cool comic books. So these are available at the Plastic Empire booth, 500 pieces each.
Yes.
Sick, bro.
So to go with the comics, they actually have another 100-piece Godzilla.
What?
Yeah. So there is the Godzilla Chomp, limited to 100 pieces.
Wow, that's cool.
And the Retro Wave Chomp is 500 pieces.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
That is really cool.
So you get this card that I'm about to show if you collect 4 stamps at 4 different booths. So you go to Plastic Empire booth and get a stamp, Toy Temple get a stamp, $7 a pop get a stamp, and Stormy Vault and get a stamp, and you can get this Godzilla card.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So there's the card that you get if you get all those awesome stamps. And it reads on the back, I was going to show it to the camera, Godzilla Chomp Promotional Trading Card Series 1. Oh, God.
We have a promo.
So we got a promo card. It's all zeros. So we got like one of the unnumbered ones. That's pretty crazy.
That's fancy.
Okay.
So if you go over to CGC and get any Chomp card graded, you can get this foiled one.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a heat ray.
Okay, so that's how you get this one. Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
really great. I love the foil on it.
So here's the Godzilla Heat Ray Chomp, and it's a limited edition of 350 pieces, but there's only going to be 100 available to pre-order at the convention.
Oh, so they pre-order at the convention.
Yeah. So each of the 350 Heat Ray Godzillas come with this card.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
And then if you're one of the 100 to pre-order that figure, then you get this same card but holographic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like the one right next to it.
Oh, that's cool. So there's all 3 cards right there. And we just explained how you can obtain these. These are really great. Good job to Chomp, Bonneville Toys, Plastic Empire. You guys did a great job. This Godzilla stuff is really killer stuff. And hopefully I can get over there and pre-order my Zilla because I want one of them. They're really cool. We have a new Gravy. Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh, you know what's awesome about this one?
It sort of matches the Chomp.
It matches the Chomp that will be
Yeah.
available for pre-order. So this Chomp is the Retro Wave Chomp, and it's limited to 500 pieces. It will be available for pre-order at New York Comic Con because unfortunately there was a little snag and they weren't able to receive the product in time.
Oh my goodness, look at all like the little skulls on there, all the Gravies. That's so cool. I love what Gravy's doing. I love this collectible. I think they're really fun. On the back, of course, or on the bottom, it says, For the Dream. Obviously, this is from the minds over at Smy World, our friends. He is so cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, this is really, really neat. This is actually going to stay right here on our desk or on my desk over there. I love that. I am a huge fan of like that retro wave like sort of logo or design. I think that's really fun. This is one really great piece.
I love it.
Yeah, good job to you guys. You guys are killing it with Gravy. And the box is really great too. Even on the back, it has that retro look to it. Look, a couple sandcastles. One of these days, I would love to do this design with Gaslight. I think it's a really fun design. We got a couple of these guys, and I'm sure you already know what this is. This is 8 p.m. This is Golden Jimmy. There are 175 like it, but this one is mine. So as you can see on the front, you got like that gold foil. It's gold foil on the side. And then on the bottom is where it's telling you the limited edition number. It gives you that little tiny story down there as well. I love it. The coffin on the back. Ooh, this is cool. So I think there may have been a pre-sale or something for these.
Yeah, I believe there was. I think they allowed a certain number of people to get like a pre-order in. But I just translated this.
Uh-huh.
It says fall down 7 times and get up 8 times.
I guess you fall down 7 times and you keep getting up.
Yeah.
Like you're not let down. That's cool. So on the back, there's like a bridge.
Ooh.
That's really a pretty looking figure there. I like it. I like Jimmy. I think Jimmy figures are a lot of fun. They're real. At first, when I saw this figure, I was like, that looks like a figure or a character that would show up, and he would just stand there and not say anything, and it would be like really creepy. Mm-hmm. Like that's the first, like the original vibe that I got. But really interesting.
And very artsy.
Very artsy, yeah. So this is a great figure. So a big shout out to APM. You're killing it. So this one is a white and red version. That's the front of the box right there. That's cool. Reminds me of like Ghostface or something. It says limited edition 160. This is Ivory Jimmy.
Okay, so this is the same.
It says the same thing?
Yeah.
Very good. There must be a reason for that. My guess is it has something to do because I remember he was trying to get this thing off the ground, the Jimmy, And so maybe that's what it means. He kept trying to get it off the ground and tried to produce Jimmy, and he finally did it after many tries. So this figure is really cool. So it's mostly white with a little bit of red detailing on it. Obviously it does not have like the little bridge on the back like this guy here, so they are different in that way. But look at him.
Wow, he's nice.
I really like him. He's cool. I will say personally, I think I like this one more than the gold and black one.
Really?
I really like white and reds being mixed together. There's something really cool about that to me. So 160, and then I believe this one is 175. This one actually has like some shininess to it. Look,
yeah, he's shiny.
This is matte, and this is like shiny and smooth. Badass, dude. These are great. So these will be over at the Plastic Empire booth as well. Man, Plastic Empire, you guys are killing it. You have so much available over at your booth. The pre-order Godzilla, all these guys here. What a great lineup of figures you have available over there. What else, Heather? Is there anything else? I mean, there has to be one more thing, and I'm only saying all of this because there is one more thing. What is the one more thing?
We have Pop Asias, like a ton of them that have never been released in the US.
This just in, we got a pumpkin spice Sam from Trick or Treat. That's 240 pieces. That's not here with us right now. So that is yet another exclusive by Handmade by Robots.
Not just that, but his lollipop's metallic.
Oh, sweet.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes. Oh, man. So this is a figure I really want. I love Trick or Treat. It's my favorite Halloween film.
Here are all of the Pop Asia exclusives that they're going to have at their booth.
Oh my God. So I'm going to scroll the photo of what they all look like. Man, there's a lot of really great looking pieces here. The first two, they look dark and cool AF. There's a lot here to choose from. A lot of very exciting pieces. There's a Ron English Funko Pop. That is so sick.
I think Ron English is even going to be at the convention.
That's what I read, yeah. There's also some Mission Control Funko Pops as well.
That's awesome.
The Mission Control ones are some of my faves of the last couple of years. They did a really good job with those. Lots available.
There has been so much stuff we've had to show off that I've been between like so many different items. So we're going back to Chomp for a second. If you go to CGC, they will allow you to pull pins. And if you pull a Chomp pin at the CGC booth, which is 3007, you can win a Godzilla Chomp graded comic.
There are so many different things to pick up over at Plastic Empire. Look at all the figures, all those Funko Pops that they're going to have available, and much, much more. Plastic Empire brings it every single year, so don't miss out on this one. I'm sure there is at least one thing on this table right now that you're seeing in front of us that you want. I don't know if you know this, but in the month of October, which we're in, we're going to have a Patreon call at the end of the month after New York Comic Con, and during that call I mentioned that we're giving away a ton of exclusives from New York Comic Con. Many of the things that you see here will be given away during that Patreon, so make sure you check out patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the details you need to know and how to support this channel, how to win, and also see upcoming Mischief Toys things. That's what we do on Patreon. We have a really good time there. We do a Google Meet call every single month. It takes place on a random Saturday, but we give you those details in advance. It starts at 8 p.m. From 8 to 9, patrons get to hang out and have a cocktail hour, but at 9 o'clock, Heather and I come on, we hang out, we answer questions, we show you the early Mischief toy stuff, we do giveaways. It is a really good time. Patrons really love it. So check out patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all you need to know. And a lot of this stuff will be available for you to win, and plus a lot more. We're going to be giving away some Mischief Toys things from New York Comic Con there as well, maybe even some APs. You never know what we're going to pull out of our little Mischief sleeves. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. It's going to be a buttload of fun.
Okay.
Let us know what you think about all this and more in the comment section down below. Plastic Empire. Heather, remind them, what booth is it? 2478. You know how I know that? 24/7
snowman.
Little snowman.
Got it.
In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons for Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Kevin LaFranc, Carlos Q, Patricia Hertog, George Shahide, Garrett aka Fast Mode 24, Notorious Esme, Michelle D, Chris Restivo, Deuce, and Chavo. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are absolutely amazing. And again, check out patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out more about what we do on Patreon. And of course, your name would be added here on this list as it scrolls as well on every single video. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have so much fun here. We post new content every day, but we also go live on Sundays between 8 and 9 p.m. And this upcoming Sunday, we will be going live from New Jersey. We're going to have a really good time. We'll give you some up-to-date news about New York Comic Con and much, much more. But don't forget, you're going to want to visit the Mischief Toys booth, the $7 a pop booth, and the Plastic Empire booth. There is so much to be had at New York Comic Con this year. You are going to have a blast. We cannot wait to see you there. I'm looking forward to it.
I
New York
agree.
Comic Con is going to be huge. It's going to be huge for Mischief Toys. It's our biggest outing ever. We're doing a full-out Night of Mischief event. People are going to be getting a bunch of exclusives at the event. If you got your ticket for Night of Mischief, get ready. Heather and I did a couple of dry runs. It's sounding good. It's going to be awesome. We'll see you in New York. But you have a couple more videos until we head to New York. Prepare them underpants. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.